Welcome to PromptPay. My name is Rob Toon and I'm the National Sales Director for the company. This presentation is designed to show you what we do, how we focus on care for the customer, and how we can add value to your business even if you're not thinking about writing your own loan book. Hopefully by the end you'll want to find out a bit more about us, so all contact details are provided on the last slide. So here we go. Firstly, let's dispel a few myths. PromptPay is designed to help those customers with a damaged credit history get back into the prime sector. It does so by audibly and visually reminding them that a payment is due. It will disable the vehicle if they don't pay, but not until due procedures have been adhered to by the lender. It won't ever make a bad deal into a good deal, but it will support a weaker deal where there is the ability and intention to pay. This is a global business. We're presently protecting $5 billion worth of cars, and we've been operating in the UK for 12 years. The PromptPay unit itself is the tip of the iceberg. It's just the bit you see. Our menu of services cover for all your needs, from EU and UK compliant documentation, including an Excel spreadsheet for income and expenditure, a disclaimer document for the customers to sign, an installation confirmation document for the technician to sign, a customer handbook, a quotation facility, and the back office suite that allows you to create deals, program units, and monitor account status. For those of you wishing to have their own loan book, we've got it covered. We have trusted associates who supply FCA compliant services, funders to help support and grow the book, a loan book management service for those of you who want to own your own loan book but don't want to run it, or alternatively, we have a subprime broker service to help you get those difficult deals placed. We also have a superb deal life cycle program that manages the deal from inquiry to delivery. Lastly, we are developing a B2C process via Facebook that will drive inquiries to our website. We will pass on those leads to the nearest supporting PromptPay dealer, who can then make contact with the prospect. The most important item here is the fail-safe relay. This makes it impossible for the vehicle to be disabled when it is running. As soon as the ignition is turned on, the PromptPay unit is bypassed and cannot function. It can only disable a vehicle if it is not running. And yes, it can be fitted to any car, electric, hybrid, keyless entry and button start. We've even got them on electric motorbikes. The reason it works so well is simple psychology. Historically, all the commitments shown in the left-hand column take priority over the car payments. However, if the car is disabled, none of the normal lifestyle activities can take place. So it changes the mindset of the hirer accordingly. So, let's look at an example process. The customer acknowledges, or you establish, that there's some poor credit history. However, a deal can be done with a prompt pay unit which the customer accepts and signs a disclaimer to acknowledge that one is being fitted. The unit is then installed by a technician. The deal is loaded onto the prompt pay back office, connecting that specific unit to that specific deal. The codes are created, and by using algorithms, they're reduced to no more than 16 digits. The box is then programmed. The deal is finalized and done. Paperwork and direct debit are signed. The first code is released and the car is good to go. The unit is now fully activated. At the end of the month, the hirer makes their payment and the next code is sent to their mobile phone. But what happens if they don't pay on time? They are now in breach of contract and due process should be followed. The hirer will have a period of time to remedy the breach. It also allows the lender to follow due process to bring the account back up to date. If money is not forthcoming, 3 days before the vehicle is disabled, every time the hirer starts the car, the box will flash and pip 3 times. 2 days to go, it does it twice, and 1 day, once. Then, at a time and place unknown to the hirer, as long as the car is not running, the unit disables the vehicle. We now have a dead car on the driveway. Should there be a household emergency, the user handbook of our policy of care for the customer gives an emergency code that gives a further 24 hours usage. This can be used twice between rentals, but in practice is very rarely activated. If the customer then pays, a code is issued as per normal. The car is reactivated, the unit turns green for go, and the contract resumes. We've already discussed the emergency code that the hirer can use. They also have their own code to disable the car as an extra security device. During programming, it is possible to add a note on the system that alerts the lender when the insurance is due on the vehicle to prevent uninsured usage. The units can be reused many times. We have devices out in the market that are over 8 years old and are still being reprogrammed. And the program is flexible, allowing any format of payment pattern. And this is supported by the best warranty in the marketplace. There are some really strong benefits to this system. Firstly, the cost can be added to the advance, charged as a doc fee, or even given as part of the deal. It acts as a filter for fraudsters, as they are the only profile of customer who may throw up an objection. Beware if they do. Most importantly, customer referrals are proven to be strong, and the customer retention is much higher than normal because the hirer doesn't know what to do about the PromptPay unit that's in their car when they come to make a change. Profits are significant. Study this page carefully. You'll see that the difference in profit between a prime deal and a grey prime deal means £2,459 extra revenue to you, the dealer. After 12 years of trading, we have all the default data you will need. This is taken from every supporting account. We have dealers with 0 bad debt, and we have dealers who run profitably at 20% bad debt. However, the national average is 4.6% default. As a matter of good practice, we advise new dealers to cost for 10% bad debt for good measure. As you would expect, our compliance is second to none. We are happy to supply whatever information you require. You'll see that one of our references is Salins International. They do all the compliance for Lloyd's Black Horse. And I think that says it all. That's it. The next move is yours. If you want to chat further about starting your own loan book, that's great, and we'll be glad to provide references. If you would just like to place business through our specialist subprime broker, that's also great. Just contact me on my mobile or through LinkedIn, and I'll be delighted to hear from you. I look forward to speaking to you, and cheers for now.